pockets, all the way to the base of the bridge, nothing being reported over his shoulder. That's it, the traffic. BB, as I toss it down to you, ask your guest if he's ever been swimming at the Art Linkletter Natatorium.
Well, let's get right to it. John Cena, have you ever been swimming at the Art Linkletter, what is it, Natatorium?
Natatorium.
You have?
Matter of fact, I have. I mean, they just redid that whole facility, to be honest with you.
For those that don't know, and how could you not, WWE Champion John Cena, local kid, by the way, West Newbury. Good to have you home.
West Newbury's favorite sons. Good to be back.
You are home for a reason. It is the 10th anniversary of SmackDown. 10 years of SmackDown.
Yeah.
Can you believe it? You guys are doing that tonight at the Garden.
Yep.
We're going to talk about that show in a minute.
Yeah.
First, I got 3 things for you. Number 1, if Linda McMahon can run for Senate, you know we have a vacancy here. You're from Massachusetts.
I'm looking awfully corporate this morning. I don't know. I may think about it.
That's a platform I want to hear. And I have a feeling I can get behind, because if I don't, I might get driven or something. Number 2, and I don't know if you want people to know this stuff, but we zip-tripped to Methuen this year. And I don't know if people know some of the work that you do for some of the local towns, but the cops up there have breathalyzer units now, all courtesy of John Cena and your father. And I just wanted to applaud you and say, job well done.
With the brother, he's a cop in the West Newbury Police Department, 10 years plus now. And of course, my dad being involved in the city of Methuen. I've done charity events with the Police Department of Newbury, with the Police Department of Methuen, and with the Fire Department of West Newbury. So.
And you're getting a Make-A-Wish award, which is unbelievable, by the way. They are recognizing you because, if I have the numbers right, 147 Make-A-Wish situations that you've been involved in the last few years?
I certainly don't keep track, but WWE as a whole does unbelievable things with Make-A-Wish, and I've been happy to be spearheading that campaign. I think it's a wonderful charity, and you should see the looks on these kids' faces when we meet in person, and on top of that, when they come to the events and really enjoy themselves.
It's credit, John Cena. Some of these guys get to be champion, and you go, man, what happened to these guys? You have stayed grounded, you stayed rooted, and you literally do it for the children. So that'd be a lot.
I tell my dad thanks. He raised us right. Got to give my mom credit too. But I really like what I do. I found my calling with the WWE, and each week we're on live television. And not only do I enjoy performing, but I certainly take my time on camera and off camera very seriously. I try to send a great message to a very youthful audience with PG programming throughout. And I know he's watching our program, and in a day and age where role models can be very slim, I really try to use my time on TV accordingly and send a good message.
As we're looking at some video of you, obviously the glamorous life of wrestling, you do a couple of shows a year, you're on TV, and that's it. Why don't you tell everybody the last, maybe 16 hours of your life? How much sleep did you get last night? Let's start with that.
I'm working on about 60 minutes. But,
60 minutes because?
Because last night we had our annual Monday Night Raw broadcast in Albany, New York, and just before that we come off a big tour of Central America and Mexico, so we came in internationally, did Monday Night Raw from Albany, drove here last night. I got up at about 3:45. I got in about 3:45, got up at about 5 this morning, to let everybody know that we got an awesome event in the Garden. It's the 10th anniversary of SmackDown. Who needs sleep?
It is, but I'm not even sure you could find the Garden if I pointed you in the right direction. Right? You could be sleepwalking down there. But this is a tough gig. I mean, this is
it is, and that's why I appreciate it so much. And you really have to enjoy it to be a success. There are very few success stories of people who just kind of phone it in, because it is very high demand. I've been on the road 300 plus days a year for the past 8 years of my life, and I've enjoyed every second of it.
Look, let's talk about the show at the Garden tonight. Because if this is the 10th anniversary of SmackDown, this is not going to be some run-of-the-mill wrestling
No,
show.
and the WWE comes to the Garden often, but this is one of those instances where we do have 3 different branded shows. We have Raw, we have ECW, and SmackDown that air Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, respectively. This is the one night where you'll be able to see every single WWE superstar under one roof. So $20 will get you in the building. It's over at the Garden. And not only that, we take our product very seriously. With the 500th episode of Raw, 500th episode of SmackDown, these are events that are set in stone for us. I mean, we replay the footage over and over and over again. So this is a special thing for WWE fans. You know something special is going to happen tonight, and it's going to be immortalized in the WWE video library you want to come out, you want to be a part of history tonight. It's going to be
We got a
awesome.
few tickets available still.
Yep,
so
we do have a few tickets available.
Contact the TD Garden. You can get tickets for the show tonight. You got to see it, be part of history. It will be on My Network TV on Friday.
So you got a
of
chance
course.
to be on TV. It'll be great.
Do you love wrestling at home, or is it more of a burden?
No, I love it. A lot of people get nervous when they're in the hometown. I always put my dad and my whole family, my 5 brothers, my contingent is in the front row. And I've won matches there, I've lost matches there, but I've never had a bad night with that.
John Cena, pleasure to meet you. Keep up the great work.
Thanks so
You in the
much.
gym now?
Maybe a little bit.
He got an hour's sleep, Why wouldn't he, after all?
BB, who's this wrestling hero growing up?
Who was the wrestling hero growing up?
I was a Hulkamaniac. Being a kid growing up in the 80s, Hulk Hogan was
Do you
number.
do an impression?
Not as good as he can, so I can't. He's one of his own.
That's great. Hot down at the Garden tonight. Get down there, be part of history.
Hold on, brother.
He's got to get some rest before the SmackDown.
He does. He could use some. It's going to be a great show out there tonight. Everybody's going to have a good time, that's for sure. 7:54 this morning. We have another hour coming your way. Nell Newman, daughter of acting